correct him that what he was describing is called bottom-up economic model, not trickle-down. I know he may have a problem with bottom-up, and I also want to encourage the Honorable Babu that indeed now is when you are doing what you ought to be doing. Speaking to issues economics, and not in any way, and we should not allow any leader in this country in any way to sabotage that economic recovery trajectory that we have begun this year. And therefore, I encourage the Honorable Babu Owino to join the rest of the country as eloquently as he has submitted on the bottom-up economic model, to eloquently do the same out there, not just in the House. Also, as you speak in rallies, let us speak towards economic recovery. Honorable Speaker, I also rise to support this motion and indeed take this opportunity to thank the Budget and Appropriations Committee and by extension the Debt Committee for the splendid job that they have done over a very short time. Honorable Speaker, these supplementary estimates come at a very good time for the country and for us as members of parliament, because we were elected into this assembly, Honorable Speaker, as the 13th parliament, to resolve issues that are of concern to the Kenyan people. And there is no greater issue of concern to the people of this country today, and indeed globally, the world over, other than the rising cost of living. And this rising cost of living, Honorable Speaker, in this country is aggravated by the drought situation. And we have been told by many players, Honorable Speaker, that this is the worst drought that this country has had in the last 40 years. And therefore tells you that the challenges that are ahead of us, Honorable Speaker, are quite enormous. And as has been mentioned by, I think, the leader of minority and the chair of the Budget and Appropriations Committee, the rising in global inflation as a result not just of the global warming, but also the Russian-Ukraine conflict that has disrupted supply chains around the world. Supply chains of manufactured items, supply chain of food items, including our own supply chains to wheat and other food items. This, Honorable Speaker, has left us under very strenuous situation as a country, and we have a huge responsibility as leaders to work together and team up together to work towards alleviating the problems that face our people. And this House being the budget-making House, I want to implore on all members of this House, Honorable Speaker, to rise to the occasion and work together and act together to ensure that we have in place policies that will not be short-term, but sustainable policies, and not one of very costly and mega budgetary expenditures as we witnessed in the dying moments of the last regime, Honorable Speaker. It is indeed true what the Honorable Pio and I have said, that was blatant abuse of Article 223 of the Constitution. And that, Honorable Speaker, part of it came under the